Hey everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome back to another Minecraft episode on the AlphaCraft server. Right, you left me yesterday a bit perplexed because I was losing turtle eggs and I didn't know why. It was causing me no end of trouble. I've been out to collect turtle eggs now 3 times. And they were breaking. I couldn't understand why. I put it out on Twitter. Nobody else could understand why. I figured it out after trawling through 6 hours of AFK video. I finally figured out what's causing it, and you won't believe it, it's this. So it turns out it was cod all along. Who would have thunk it, hey? Coming down and breaking my egg. So what I've decided to do instead, and it's something I should have thought of to start with, to be honest, I'm a little annoyed with myself because normally I'll try to create a farm myself and you know, I won't, as a rule, I won't copy somebody else's designs unless it's a much better design than anything I can come up with myself. Part of the fun for me is trying to figure out how to solve a problem, and these kind of farms are the thing I love doing. But I thought this was such a good idea. It's just simple. It's a simple idea, and it seemed to work, but it doesn't. It's not great, and the eggs cause the problem. So what I'm going to do, instead of using eggs, I'm going to use daylight sensors. They do exactly the same jobs as eggs. They block the water in the corners. They allow the iron trapdoors here not to be waterlogged. It's a solution. It's brilliant. So let's get rid of these and unwaterlog. Got to be careful I don't break the magma blocks behind. Because if I do, there will be tears and everything. Right, let's get those in there. Block off the water. Let's get the daylight sensor in there first. Excellent. Oh, we've got another contestant. Hello, fella. Nice to see ya. Perfect. Now I think that looks much better, and as I say, I'm annoyed with myself that I didn't think of it in the first place, because this is better. And also, when I go, I can flick that, and that pops. There's no reason for me doing that. I just like the fact that it does that. So I've got to run off now and try and find myself some more grey carpet, because I've only got the one. Still got my 13 Nautilus Shells, so maybe we'll find a... I know where there's a Guardian Temple. Maybe we'll get some Prismarine a little bit later and build ourselves a Conduit. Which that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it, really? Right, I need... What's that? Oh, it's a little baby fella. I didn't see you, little baby fella. He's making all kinds of funky noises, that wasn't he? Didn't like that at all. Right, where was I? Yeah, I'm going to go off and play with these ideas. I've got there have been some fantastic ideas, but I think I've got a couple now that I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go and play with those, and then hopefully grab some gear, and we'll start building one of them. Okay, I've just had an idea. Now, call me crazy, but we've got 5 Hearts of the Sea and 13 Nautilus Shells. So call me a bit insane, but maybe we should be going to build one of those conduits instead of trying to work underwater and having to breathe air like a commoner. Maybe we can get ourselves a conduit sorted out. So I'm going to whiz off south. Going to pop down to the local Guardian temple and see if I can bag myself some Prismarine. Now, I haven't got close to it. I'm assuming there's going to be an Elder Guardian in there, but to be honest, I haven't been close enough to find out. I've never come across a temple yet that doesn't have at least one Elder Guardian in it, so I'm assuming it'll be there. That's it. Thought I was being clever there. I thought I'd get in while nobody was looking. Clearly he was looking. Darn it. I don't know how many I'm going to need either. How many do you need to make a conduit? Got 1 bucket of milk left. Oh, wasted bucket of milk. Right, 33. Is that going to be enough, do you think? Guess there's only one way to find out. Let's go back and see if we can build one of these bad boys. Look at those beautiful daylight sensors. Yeah, they're not going to let me down, are you? Oh, I've got a drowned head in there. Fantastic. The gift that keeps on giving. That's brilliant. Alright, I've got my Nautilus shells. Oh, they're in the other chest, aren't they? I had to, and I forgot to do it. I had to dig into here. I could hear loads of zombies and all kinds of stuff going on, so I opened this wall here. This was completely dark, absolutely rammed with all kinds of bad guys. So I've had to go in there and light it up. One of them. Get myself one of them. Right, I think... Well, there's no point in me doing it yet. Let me just rest for 5 minutes. In fact, I'm going to sleep. But I've got to rest a little bit because I've still got mining fatigue. And there's no point in me trying to build anything while I've still got mining fatigue. Right, so we've got rid of mining fatigue. Let's just whip outside. We'll build it. Let's build it up here. I'm sure I'll find a better place for it later, but we'll stick it here for the time being. So I believe you have to have... a 3 by 3 block of water, 3 by 3 area of water around it, which we have there. So if I lob down a temporary block there and put my conduit on top of it, has that worked? It has. I've got an effect. Fantastic. Is that my water breathing effect? It is! It is! That is superb! We have a conduit. Excellent. Have I got enough to do the next level of conduitness? I might have. I might even have another level of conduitness. No, no. brilliant. And then, so how many more bits do we need? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more bits of Prismarine to make myself a fully loaded Conduit. That's brilliant. But now that means that I can work in my aquariums down the bottom here without worrying about running out of my beloved oxygen. That is superb. Excellent. Right, time to go and get some gear. I think the first one I'm going to build, the first design I'm going to build, I'm going to stick it in here. It's going to be a tropical fish aquarium with a bit of coral, but some fans and whatever, lovely bits of colourful coral in there. Some tropical fish, which we caught over at Smurf's base the other day. I seem to have grabbed myself a little helper, who in fairness is not helping very much. That's not helping at all, is it? Right, I think that's probably big enough for a coral reef. So I'm going to go and grab some coral and... yeah, I'm going to grab some coral, I'm going to come back, lob it down, and we'll have a look at what it looks like. Okay, I think we might have a trident about. Sure, I could hear him throwing things at me earlier on. Just now, actually. Where is he? There he is. Right, we're going to have a go at this fella. Tactical retreat. Okay, that didn't go according to plan now, did it? I was pretty confident that I was going to be able to do him. That was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? I think that was... we'll chalk that one down to experience. Really should have been able to do that. Anywho, let's get back to work. What is all this about? Man, you whack a couple of these blocks without your silk touch pick and these bad boys come out. Look at this. That entire wall. Almost the entire wall is full of silverfish. Look at it everywhere. My God. That's a little bit scary. Wow. Thank heavens for silk touch picks. Look at that, the entire wall. Oh well, all over and done with now. I've just broken off from doing what I was doing for a little while because I'm trying to get some cobwebs for Wild One. I've got 10 at the moment, so I'm just going to whiz around my mine shaft. I should be able to dig out a few. And then I'll arrange to meet her somewhere and drop off these cobwebs. Well, I've just been running around in my mine shafts, grabbing the cobwebs for Wild One, and I wasn't really paying attention like you do, messing about, trimming some cobwebs, and I fell down a bit of a hole. I look round and I am stood right next to a witch. I mean, literally nose to wiggling nose. So I whacked her and she's fallen down a hole, but I was down like a 2 or 3 block drop, so I couldn't get out, and I'm looking down at this witch who's already poisoned me. I tried to eat something and she just lobbed another potion, and that was me done for. So now I've been killed 4 times. I've now died 4 times. I thought I was doing really well. So the first time was from a phantom. The second time was from an Enderman because he was in the base. And I was trying to be clever and I stared at him and I ran off, but he was a lot quicker than I was, so he kicked my face in. And then earlier on you saw me get butchered by a guy with a trident upstairs, and now I've just been taken out by a witch. So this little session hasn't been very good for me. But anyway, in the meantime, since then, I've managed to finish off my little aquarium. Now, these guys don't seem to swim about very much when I'm stood watching them, which is a shame. I was kind of hoping they would do. But they don't. And the little pufferfish right over in the corner, he seems to get caught in the bubbles. Are they moving? Are you doing a bit of swimming? Doing a bit of swimming. Excellent. Just on cue. Yeah, the pufferfish gets stuck in the bubbles. Is he coming over? I do like the pufferfish because he goes all mental when you get close to him. Can't get close to him. So I think this is done. Maybe do you want me to put some more fish in there? Maybe I can go and get some more fish. Yeah, maybe a little bit more coral on the floor. But I like that. That's a fantastic aquarium, and I want to thank Eagle-Eyed Ron for this. It's Eagle-Eyed Ron's idea, or inspired by the entry that he sent in on Twitter for me. So thank you, Ron. I shall stick a sign up with your name on it. So there you go. That's for everybody to see. That's Ron's aquarium. Thank you very much, Ron. We'll mess about with this one in the next episode, or maybe in the one after that. I don't want to bore you guys with doing too much base building when really I should be out trying to kill witches and things like that. I need to run off to the Nether again anyway. I've only got one wither skull, and I'd really like to get another couple of wither skeleton skulls. But since I've been doing this, look what we've got. We've got another Nautilus Shell, and I've got 7 already in the chest over there, and the Heart of the Sea, so we can build another beacon. But before I do any of that, I've put a couple of sea pickles up there. Does that light it up a little bit more? It does, doesn't it? I've got black glass on the ceiling, and I've got light grey glass here. That's black. That's light grey. I put black on there and it didn't look as good. In fact, let me rip out the... Oh, what are you? Have you got a trident by any chance? One of you will have one day. I'm going to rip this glass out. I'm going to replace it with black glass. So that's what it looks like now. And that's what it looks like with black stained glass. Now I think I might go in and mess about with my texture pack a little bit and take out those flecks so that the black is more of a uniform black. Actually, I'm going to do that. So that's black flecked glass. Have you got a Nautilus shell? Look at that, you're only holding a Nautilus shell. And we only got it! Oh, Nautilus farms. What would we do without them? I'm going to go away now and mess about with the texture pack so that black glass doesn't have the flecks in it. Okay, so that's what it looks like now without the little speckly flecks in it. So that's black. That's light grey. So let me know which one you think is better. I think that gives it a little bit more contrast. That makes it look a lot lighter. So anyway, let me know what you think. Right, let's find something else to do. Right, I've decided to come out and do a little bit of exploring prior to the end of the episode. There's not long left to go, so I thought I'd just pop out and see if I could find another treasure map. Could we have one here? Got a couple of drowned. Have we got any wielding tridents? We have. Oh, unbelievable. How brave am I? Go on, shoot him. Shoot these ones. Shoot your own kind. That's it. Go and get him. Go on get him. That's it. Get them shooting each other. Did he get him? Did he get the trident throwing geezer? I think he did, didn't he? Around these monument things, the underwater temple things. Oh, is that another head? Another head. I've got more heads. I've got more drowned heads than the drowned have got. I don't suppose that one dropped a... That one wouldn't have dropped a trident that got beaten up, would he? Oh, little fella. Oh, bye, Wild. I'm a bit busy at the moment, but you're welcome. I'll read your message in a minute. I'm just a little bit busy. Right, let's have a look what's in here then, shall we? Better be something good now. Now, have I been there? I don't think I've been there. Let's go there then. I'm all for a little adventure. So we want to be going east, west, south, west. I think this is actually taking me back the way I've just come. Okay, so it's on this little island. It's just here. Somewhere. Which way am I facing? It's got to be here, isn't it? It's got to be bang in the middle of this island. At least I'm not digging underwater. There it is, at last. Found one, and it didn't take me all day to get it. Heart of the Sea. I'm loving these Hearts of the Sea. The only diamonds I've found are in chests. I'll leave the rest of it. Fabulous. Back to base. We'll make another conduit, and then I think we'll probably call it a day. We'll have to call it a day for today then, everybody. So thank you very much for watching. And what have we done today? We've done loads today. We've managed to die twice to a trident throwing drowned and a witch. We've managed to build ourselves 2 conduits, which are fantastic. We've built this aquarium inspired by Eagle-Eyed Ron, which also looks fantastic. And I'd also like to thank Caleb Arthur for becoming my first patron. I can't thank you enough. That's fantastic. Thank you. Please let me know if I've pronounced your name incorrectly. I really don't want to do that. And you're going to be the first entrant or the first plaque on my Patron Pals wall in one of the rooms I'm going to dedicate to my patrons in the Stronghold. So thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So again, thank you to everybody for watching the video. I do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell to be notified of future episodes. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.